a big thumbs up.
Hey guys, I just wanted to take a minute to let you know that I shot a bunch of video with my 5-year-old daughter stripping the 2003 Sportster down, getting all parts off of it, as you can see, but I lost the video. I don't know if I recorded over that video. I don't know if I lost the SD card it was on. I've searched through everything that I have and I can't find it. So I'm really sorry, and I know it's heartbreaking to my daughter because she was in it, but I did find one video that had her in there, so I'm gonna throw that in. But anyways, I just wanted to real quick go over some stuff that we did get done to the bike. And that is, I relocated the ignition and I relocated the coil. Now, I did have a relocation kit for the ignition that mounted to the back side of this stock battery box. Problem is it pushed the ignition cylinder too close to the back of this rear cylinder. Basically, they were almost touching, and I was afraid this was going to get hot and that it was going to melt that. So I remedied the problem by just drilling a hole in the side of the stock box, bolting the ignition up to that. And if you can see, there's all kinds of room in here. So I don't know yet if it's going to get hot enough to melt it. I'm hoping that that gap around it would be big enough to where it won't. Over here, I did the ignition. Now you can mount this one of two ways. You can mount it like this or 180 degrees the opposite direction. But I kind of like the way it looked like that, so I left it. These wires right here, I did actually have to solder some extension wires on it because they just weren't long enough. But the choke works, doesn't get in the way of anything. Plus there's an adjustment down here where I can loosen this up and actually move that coil in and out to give it as much room as it's needed. The speedometer is going to mount right about here. The kit for that just came in today. So this is going to go down here. This light bar on the bottom, the neutral switch and indicator switch, that's actually going to mount up here. And honestly, I got it. Oops, sorry about that. I got it right here. It's going to go into this, which is going to mount up here. So those lights are going to fill up in here. The speedometer is going to go down here. And that's really it. It's been the holidays, Thanksgiving and Christmas, and we're getting ready to go into New Year's now. The truth of the matter is I haven't really worked on it that much. So I have parts down order that are coming in, and I'm going to start videoing every time I put something on, and then I'll just shoot a 5-10 minute video out there letting you know what we did and how we did it. But I'm going to get back to the other footage where we were taking it apart, because like I said, there was one video in it that I know that I had that my daughter and I were tearing it apart. But other than that, I kind of let you guys down and I apologize for that, but hope you enjoyed the video. There we go. Now, as you guys can see, this fender, it's seen better days. Not too worried about this stuff here, but it's been kinked up here, smashed here. So what I'm actually thinking about doing is just cutting this on an angle just to get this stuff off of it. And then deleting the back half of it, that way it'll come out and stop right about here. So if you actually take a good look at this, I'm actually wanting to cut it off to about right here. And I'm gonna cut these posts along with it. I'm gonna cut these back to here. Actually, probably about here that way. This part of the fender still has something to bolt to, but then I want this to come up and over this way, and then I'm gonna put instead of a tail light on the back, I'm gonna put it under the fender tail light. It'll look pretty cool. You know, I could go out and I could buy another fender for this and, you know, start over with one that's already been chopped and looks good, but I have a fender. Why not use it? So that's it. I need to drain the fuel out of here. There is one of you two. So that's it. I need to drain the fuel out of here. There is just a little bit in there. Then I got to get this tank completely off of it. Then I can start relocating the coil. I can start relocating the ignitions on the other side. I can get the tank lift kit put into it. These are going to come off of it completely. This is pretty much it, man. I got to get this bracket out of here because I don't want that staying on it. Actually, to tell you guys the truth, I know you can't see that over here. I'll get you some footage of it in a minute. But this is actually the link between these forward controls on both the right and the left side of it. So I think what I'm going to have to do is take it out, take it to work, cut it in half so that there's still a spacer in between there. But then that way this can be completely gone. I got the horn out of it. We got a long ways to go, guys. But it's starting to look like what I want it to. So stay tuned, more to come. Alrighty, I think I got everything unhooked. We are about to find out. Alrighty. There is a little bit of fuel left in the tank, so I'm gonna have to get it all drained out. Right now, you can stay right there. And that's pretty much it. She is stripped down, ready to be rebuilt. Now, you know, honestly, I'm just thinking, I gotta relocate the ignition, relocate the coil, and then I'm gonna put the tank lift kit on it, and I'm gonna mock the tank up to see exactly where it sits, because all of this wires, all of these wires and all this stuff in here, I don't really want it visible. I want it tucked up. So I wanna see how much clearance I have with the gas tank. The back end, I'm gonna utilize this mount hole right here. Like I said previously, I'm gonna cut the fender off. I'm gonna cut these off too, but I'm gonna cut them on an angle. I'm gonna put them on a 45. That way they kind of have a nice shape to the back of the bike. It don't just get lopped off. You know, at least it'll kind of roll out with the tire. I need to get all this chrome off of here. I'm gonna leave these Burley Slammer shocks on. I'm gonna leave these chrome because, you know, the front forks are chrome. The handlebars are chrome. These all have to go. This all has to go. We're gonna try to black out everything that we can. We're gonna have it contrasted just right with the blacked out motor, black everything, you know, with little chrome accents. But so that's basically a Sportster in a nutshell, man. There's nothing to them. To be completely honest with you, if I wanted to kick this up to the 1250 kit, this is an 883, so if I wanted to bump this up to the 1250 kit, I pretty much just need to pull off the carb, pull the exhaust off of it. Honestly, I think I just gotta let them separate the motor mounts, kick this thing sideways and pull the jugs off of it. It shouldn't be that big of a deal, but we're not gonna do that. Right now I'm gonna leave it as an 883. We're gonna turn it into a little budget bobber and we're gonna have fun with it. So, stay tuned. We got a lot of work ahead of us. I mean, this brake line can't be good. I've never seen one bend that many times. We've got a lot of work to do to this thing, so I hope you guys stick around. I was kind of playing around over here. I like the look of this being open. Problem is where the brakes mount, you really don't have anything to support this brake with. And instead of reinventing the wheel, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put this cover back on, because right here where my thumb is where that brake caliper mounts to. So I'm just gonna put that back on, put it back the way it was supposed to be originally, and just leave it alone. I haven't blacked out the engine yet, but I still think I'm going to. I don't really know though. I like the faded aluminum look. It gives it a real old school look, where the wrinkle black on the engine with the machined off fins, it's kind of more of a modern look. I'm still kind of up in the air on that. And just so you guys know, these LED turn signals, I did put them on here, but the more I started thinking about it, the more I don't like them on the bike. So I did order brand new front and rear turn signals that are gonna fit the bike a lot better. The light itself has a case that's gonna go over the front of it. Looks like a black guard case on it. Looks really cool. I got matching turn signals front and rear, and a side mounted license plate stoplight that I'm going to be installing probably off this side right here. And they all match. And I just think it gave the bike it gave it more of an old school bobber look. Now I know I said I wanted to incorporate some modern style in an old school bike, but after tearing it apart and researching the different parts, let me turn you around here. After researching everything that I can find online for it, I just realized that I don't really want it to look modern. I want that old school vibe. Excuse me. I really want white wall tires on it. I was gonna anodize the rims red and put white wall tires on it. I think that looks cool with a Springer front end, but I'm not putting a Springer front end on this. And I think these black tires get the rims cleaned up and shiny are gonna look amazing. It's gonna have that old school look. Now, as for the seat itself, I do have one coming, and it's the style that has the springs behind it, but there's no pan that's gonna go down here, so it's gonna sit real low on the bike. I don't really know how that's gonna feel, but I think it's gonna look great. I mean, come on, let's be real about this. I'm 6'5", and I'm over 300 pounds. And my plan is to ride this bike just around town, stoplight to stoplight, you know, bar to bar, going to my buddy's house. This is gonna be my runaround motorcycle for a little while, unless I decide to give it away to one of you guys. I don't know about that, we'll see. If I can hit 200,000 likes, no, I'm not gonna do that, I'm actually building this bike for me, I really am. I don't know why, I mean, it's just a Sportster. It's an 883, but honestly, I don't know what to say. Honestly, I really like bikes. I like all different style motorcycles. You know, I got the bagger over here. You know, my wife has her little Sportster right there, but new to the garage is my wife's brand new FLD 103 Dyna Switchback. Brand new to her. This is a 2013 that we were able to pick up. It's got a Reckless fairing on it with a stereo system. It has the Infinity stereo system in it and the 4 Polk audio speakers. Sounds amazing. But like I was saying, I have my bagger right here, and when I want to go long distance, I want to enjoy a nice country ride, you know, a Sunday afternoon ride, this is the bike I'm going to take. But when I just want to play around, have a good time, make a lot of loud noise and a lot of racket, this is what I want to be on. And when my exhaust comes in, I can't wait to show you what I picked for this. It is going to be the most obnoxious, annoying, and amazing sounding exhaust that you can imagine. Like I said, this is an 883 Sportster, but we're gonna have fun with it. I'm not trying to go fast, I'm just trying to have fun, that's all. So anyways, I just wanted to say to you, I'm sorry I haven't posted these videos. I've had a lot of stuff going on. I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. It's getting ready to come up next week. Anyways, stay tuned. I got a lot more to show you on this. It's just taking longer than I expected, but I promise you, we're gonna get this done, and we're gonna get it done before spring. So stay tuned. If you like, please hit that like button. If you like what you see here, hit the subscribe button. Stay tuned. This is gonna be a lot of fun.